Hey guys, so what I want to run through is how to set up your week if you're training on the Tuesday, Thursday, where you actually get to choose your main lifts. So what you really need to consider is what days you're doing what lifts and the effect that's going to have on each session. And also looking at the ideal frequency of each lift. So on the Tuesday and the Thursday, you have an upper body lift and a lower body exercise. So I'm going to run through a couple of scenarios here and let you know my thinking around this. Okay, so well, first of all, the reason that we did this is so you can set up your week in an ideal fashion for your goals, and so you're getting the frequency that you need on your lifts. So let's say you're training to start off with Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday. So Monday is a squat focus. So that's set in stone as the main focus on Monday. So it means on the Tuesday, we probably best not to squat again, okay, for the lower body lift. So in this scenario, you might deadlift for the lower body lift on the Tuesday, and then on the Thursday for the lower body lift, you could squat again because it's been sort of about 3 days break in between squat sessions. So that's how I'd set up that lower body for that scenario. If you're doing, let's say you're doing Tuesday, Thursday, Friday, so knowing that Tuesday, Thursday, you've got the flexibility. Friday is set in stone that it's deadlift. So it means a lower body lift. We don't really want to do a deadlift on the day before deadlift. So it would be better to squat on the Thursday for the lower body. And then it would be better to deadlift on the Tuesday. So you've got deadlift Tuesday, Friday. So a nice big gap on either side. You could also, depending on how you pull up, if you generally pull up a little bit sore from deadlifts, you might do a barbell version on one day and then a trap bar version on another day, okay, just to change up that loading a little bit. If you're doing, I'll run through an upper body scenario. Let's say you're doing Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. So we know Wednesday is bench press, and then you've got an upper body movement on the Tuesday and an upper body movement on the Thursday. So what I'd do in that scenario is I would obviously keep the bench press on the Wednesday, that's the one set in stone. On the Tuesday, you could do a shoulder press, and on the Thursday, you could do a pulling movement as your main lift. So a Pendlay row or a chin up, depending on where you're at with your chin ups. Okay, so that's sort of just a few examples there of how to think about your week. So I guess the main principles is we don't really want to be repeating the same lift 2 days in a row. And you also want a little bit of a balance between opposing actions across the week. So you don't want to do all pushing movements for your main exercise. You also want to do some pulling movements. And then with the lower limbs, you want to have a balance between deadlift and squat ideally. Okay, so just make sure you know when you're training, on what days, know what days are set in stone. So the Monday, the Wednesday, and the Friday, and the Saturday are all set in stone in terms of the main lifts, and then work your way backwards from there. Hopefully that makes sense, guys, and it really helps you out moving forward.